have you done? Murdered for me on that cross.
It's going really well. Parents, adults, I want you to pay attention to this. Okay, this is why I do what I do and why do we do what we do. It is funny to me that the gospel is known less than the Old Testament, right? Right, when I say the Ten Commandments, everyone's like, yeah, thou shalt not, got it, right? When you say the 8 Beatitudes, people are like, no, maybe. I've heard the word beatitude. What we're going to do today is we're going to put Christ back at the center of Christian morality. If you go back to the earliest times, especially if you go back to the first gospel, the Gospel of Matthew, chapter 5, verses 3 through 12, we find the beginning of morality. When the whole world is bashing us, saying, how dare you think these things? When it becomes so unseasonable to hold these truths, the Catholic Church absolutely holds on to them. Why? Because of identity and because of your destiny. Jesus Christ came into the world not to leave us living mediocre lives, right? Mediocrity inspires no one. And yet mediocrity is the spirit of the world. It destroys those who are too good or too evil. The Beatitudes, right? They are built like a staircase or a ladder to take us to heaven. And the passage that they take us, the reason why it's a war sermon against this world is because the path that it has to take, that Jesus takes through the midst of this world, is one that ends on a different mountain. On a mountain where the mediocrity of this world could not stand him. When we look at the Beatitudes, you are not seeing a bunch of pithy, cute little sayings that belong on Hallmark cards. Blessed are the poor in spirit, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Ooh, that's nice. Blessed are they who mourn, for they shall be comforted. Oh, that's sweet for all the mourners. Blessed are the meek, for they'll get the earth. Ooh, that's nice. If we miss this first beatitude, every other beatitude after is built upon it. Right? If we miss the first one, we miss them all. This is what this means. I'm going to give you the key to unlock the blessed are the poor in spirit one. Then we'll get to the next one. Blessed are the poor in spirit. This is what it means. If you're standing before God, as you all are right now, because God is here, encountering the living God, we don't get to play this silly game that so often we do. Listen to what the Beatitudes are saying is blessed are the poor in spirit, means next to God, you're not just bankrupt, you're in debt. It is a smaller leap than God becoming man, God emptying himself, taking the form of a slave. So when we see the Beatitudes, that is like us going to the ants and saying, no, there's a better way. It's Jesus coming to us and saying, do you think you are living well? Let me show you the real way. Let's bust out of this prison bus, to quote Radioactive. Let's get out of here, right? Let's separate ourselves from this cave of self-delusion. Let's find the real light. And so what it means to be poor in spirit is to mean just simply this. God, without you, I am and have nothing. If you start from that point, you get to that goal.
Accused in absence of wrong, my sin washed away in your blood. Too much to make sense of it all. I know that your love breaks my fall. The scandal of grace, you died in my place, so my soul will live. Oh, to be